IVACE, and from Emili Altur, who is Chief Executive of the Nova Terra Foundation, who's been doing some fantastic work helping people at risk of social exclusion to get work or set up cooperatives. And they've also developed a special project in relation to opportunities for women. So I'm going to hand over now to Jordi. Over to you.
Hello, nice to meet you. This is it's a real pleasure to have this opportunity to share some of our experiences with all the people from the ESER net. As I am the head of external relations from IVACE. If I translate directly, IVACE is the Valencian Institute for Business Competitiveness, but in fact we are a regional development agency. And our goal is to improve competitiveness of companies, but we base this competitiveness in three very clear factors, which are, first of all, innovation and digitalization, then sustainability, and of course, social responsibility. There is no economy without social impact, and we very clearly know that social economy is the best way to socialize the benefits of companies, cooperatives, and others. And because of that, in this very special moment, which is we have been suffering, we are still suffering the COVID-19 pandemic, and for the recovery, for us, for the Valencian government, social economy must be a base, must be one of the key points. Because of that, we are going to enhance our contribution and our relations with other regional development agencies in the ESER community. And it was very important for us to show that we have in the Valencian community, in the Valencian region, a lot of experiences in the social economy, which will be very important for this recovery. One of them is that of Nova Terra Foundation, and my colleague Emili Altur is going to explain you some of the projects and the way of working. So it's a pleasure to give the floor to my colleague Emili. Thank you very much for all the people, and I think it's a desire. We all wish to meet personally. I'm sure that not very far away, the time next meeting, we could just know us personally and to hack one another and to have a better conference. But thank you very much for the technicians, because connection is very good and it's very difficult to organize these virtual meetings. Thank you very much, and I give the floor to Emili.
Hello, Emili. Are you able to join us?
Hi.
Fantastic. Over to you.
Okay. Sorry. A moment, please. Sorry, a moment. Okay.
Can you please unmute yourself?
Okay. Good morning from Valencia, Spain. I'm sorry, I have problem with the connection. Nice to meet you, and I am so happy to be here.
Sorry, Emili, you're on mute. If you can switch on your microphone.
Now. Okay. I'm sorry. Bye. Good morning from Spain, from Valencia, Spain too. Nice to meet you, and I'm so happy to be here. My name is Emilio, like Jordi said, and I am the manager and the CEO of the Nova Terra Foundation. I want to start my exposition answering a question. What is the Nova Terra project, the Nova Terra Foundation? Our leitmotif is Nova Terra Foundation, more than a job, transforming realities one by one. This is the story of a project that was born almost 30 years ago, that was born to transform reality of life one by one. And it was born and continues to grow to make it clear that a dream of solidarity can become a reality with the solidarity of more and more people. Nova Terra Foundation is a civil initiative of a people and entities that fight against poverty and social exclusion in our society in Valencia, supporting the most disadvantaged people through the training and job placement for their promotion and full integration into society. Our proposed social inclusion for employment, with these inputs. 1. We are organized civil society of entities and people. We consider that the responsibility is not only the state of the public administration, we are all responsibility for everyone. 2. We have full autonomy and independence because we don't depend of any public administration, nor are we simple managers of public subsidies, but we work with the public powers and politicians to coordinate actions with the social initiative that seeks effectiveness and efficiency. 3. We urge companies, the civil society, public administrations, and entities of all kinds to develop their corporate social responsibility through a responsible public contracting. Or route 4. We are still a small reality, which is growing with prudence and ambition, and which addresses both the territorial implementation and the desire to combine a social action with the generation of social impact companies. We are in more cities in the Valencia region. 5. The Sustainable Development Goals are our compass. 6. We work with the business world on a win-win approach. 7. We generate and consolidate a wide network of collaborating companies. We create alliances with companies to attract specific entrepreneurs from the territory to social action in a win-win-win approach. 8. We are an experience of unity. The foundation hired government body is made up of more than 16 social action entities and more than 14 individual persons. 9. Novaterra has a social purpose in the medium and long term. 10. At Novaterra, together with the board of hired professionals, we work with a large group of volunteers. 11. At Novaterra, we act in the micro and in the concrete, but we value reflection and evaluation on practice to set up models and make them transferable. And for this, we call on the academy, university for study, research and political proposals, insertions, company laws, accompanying workers, etc. 12. We don't just want to do things and serve specific people, but we intend to raise awareness and develop sensitivity in the social fabric, public presence, proposals and complaints, monthly publication in our local newspapers, and etc. We have some central ideas. It's not true that nothing can be done. 1. The civil initiative is creative, agile, and generates solutions that vertebrate society. Our formula for social inclusion through employment, a solid professional team, a system with almost 13 years of experience. The journey to dignity is our route. We develop process in the form of personalized routes because the 400 or 500 people years provide to us by the public social service and organizations that know us. Our level of achievements in 2018 and 2019, out of 916 users, 570 found a job, 54%, which a program coordinated with the Valencian Public Administration for 8 months of 500 users, 252 found employment. And in 2020, in the full pandemic time, the year, out of 615 users, 205 found a job. A new challenge, create a company from a social entity. In addition to training for a trade or a job, it's necessary to generate a work culture, consolidate positive work habits, and more. We need to generate and consolidate work habits, and that is not done but with a course where these things are explained, but requires practice, training and repetition of tasks until they are internalized and assumed by the person. And that is why we become entrepreneurs. We create our own company, social enterprise for insertions, companies in which these peoples were hired for the period necessary to acquire and consolidate those habits that they lack. The fact that we have company is really an excellent credentials for companies that receive people who have trained with us and who are the recipients of our works. Developing on the entrepreneurships with microcredits for women in collaboration with a local saving bank, Caixa Popular, is a good experience. Consequence that the travel that Mohamed Junut Nobel Prize received in a Fundación, Nova Terra Foundation in 2018. Development of the entrepreneurships with the creation of an entity whose name is the promoter, together with companies implanted in the territory, whose purpose is to create triple impact companies: economy impact, social impact, and environment impact. If you can see the slides, in these slides, in the first slides, who name is Proyectos Nova Tierra Project 3 Impact, here show the principal activities to the foundation. In the second, whose name is the promoter, is the new company that we want to create, which the participation are big companies of the Valencia region. And the fourth slide is the experience with the local bank in Caixa Popular, consequence that the visit of Mohamed Junut's Nobel Prize. And finally, Nova Terra Catering Events is our one first company that we create to insert people. Then that is all, and I hope that my English you can understand, and I receive your question grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, Mole. Very good. And we're now going to have a chance for some questions about this very different experiences, but both working on this same